And I know that the Earth Day Network has racial and economic and social justice at the core of your mission as well. So how do we make that more equitable when we're still seeing the global south being exploited, even say by some of the chemicals and minerals needed for batteries and for some of this new green technology? Are some of these conversations happening at all about equity?
No, I'm sorry they weren't. I mean, there was a little lip service to it, but you brought up the great irony that we can't run most of the global north that's raking in the money and are growing economically are largely dependent on resources, minerals, etc., that are found in the global south. But the contracts that those countries signed a long time ago, the companies that were smart enough to sign them, really have, they've got to go back and renegotiate because there's no reason why Botswana or Chile or the Congo, all of which are, important for providing natural resources or minerals, chemicals, etc., to fire up and produce our engines, literally and figuratively, are coming from those countries, and they need to claw back those contracts and begin to benefit. And there's no reason why they can't be making their own solar panels. The beauty of the green economy is it can be entirely local. Everything can be local. It's not like the tech industry. Well, I suppose it could be too, but these mass producers of phones and computers, it's a different story when it comes to energy because it wastes a lot of energy if you don't create it and use it locally. So it's really important for those countries to do a couple of things. One is create a long-term economic plan that starts at the beginning and works backwards and allows them to set goals and objectives that would lead to their direct participation in the green economy. Number two, they absolutely have to build a educated workforce. One of the campaigns that we're working on is climate literacy. And the goal of the climate literacy project is not just to educate people and integrate climate education into K through 12 school or universities. It's also to create a kind of excitement around jobs. And that, of course, leads to justice. And so civic participation is also a key element of creating a robust green economy. So it involves governments, business, green consumers, and people who can understand and participate in the communications and in the policy arena. So all of those elements require a very educated workforce. Again, not just on the science, but on the opportunity and the prospects for jobs. Almost every country can redesign their economy to benefit because it's so obvious, it's so natural as how to do it. But in the meantime, they really have to look at what they're providing to the global north, which will allow the global north to own the whole thing, as they have in every other economic revolution.